Evening all, I'm back on again today. It's Donna Golby from Kavona Crafts. I'll just see if I can straighten up the view. It's not so great, is it? But there we go. This morning I came on and showed you In the Wild Suite. Well, I haven't tidied my desk. I've been fixing fence panels with my dad. And I thought actually I could show you how I put the faces on my tiger when I'm using the stamparatus. So I've set my stamparatus up, and if you didn't know what a stamparatus is, it's a stamping platform. So it's got a magnetic base. I'll show you one that's not been set up. So this is how it comes. You get 2 plates and they come off really easily. So you get 2 plates, you get 2 magnets, you can buy some paper to go on, you get a foam mat, and you get this magnetic plate. The magnets also fit through the foam, so when you are using photopolymer stamps you use the foam. If you're using the red rubber stamps like these sheep ones, then you take the foam away because they've got their own foam. And you can do lots of interesting things with the stamparatus. It helps you with stamping ones, you know, stamping the solid big stamps, or even just doing repeat stamping of things. If you wanted to do a border with a stamp, you can move. That's why this hinge is really good, because you can just move it down and it's a set distance and it'll always stamp the set distance away. And you've got 4 surfaces to use. So what I've done with this is I have already put foam pad. I've die cut 2 tigers out of a piece of basic white card, and then I've just laid the waist onto my platform bed, and I'm holding it on with a couple of magnets. So I hope you can see that. Okay, yeah, right. So then I've placed the head stamps into place and picked them up on the platform base, the platform lid. So if I just wipe that clean. Now, to save a bit of time, I have already stamped in crushed curry a couple of cats. So there's one, and here is the other one. And then I'm just going to ink up those heads. And stamp them down. There we go. And there we have a tiger's head and a cheetah's head. And then I've also lined up some of the tiger stripes. So I haven't tried this yet, but I'm hoping that it will stamp across the body like so. Hi Debbie. So that's one easy way to stamp the tigers, because I don't know about anybody else, but I get a bit frustrated. I've got some problems with my eyes, so I get a bit frustrated when I'm trying to line things up. So once I know I've got it lined up, if I'm doing a lot of batch making I made some team cards with these stamps, so I found this really quite useful to get this in right. So if we were to bring in just some white, so this is where you can have some white tigers. I'm just looking for my memento ink. My desk is so untidy from this morning, but that's what holidays are for, isn't it? Having messy desks. So see, the leopard hasn't really stamped. I haven't put enough ink on his head. So if we don't move anything, then I can take that down again, and it's perfect in its place. So you can see it's perfect in its place. And then if we just pop the stripes on this one, and that is so you can use the Stamparatus for any repeat stamping. If you've got, so there's quite a few bits and pieces in this set that you could use to line up the stamps, but you can use this for any stamps that have got die cuts or punches. The strawberry punch would be ideal for this, where you could set your stamps in to go, stamp it down, and then punch them out in one fell swoop. So that's one tip for the Stamparatus. Another tip is you can't fold both plates down at the same time, so I'll just take that off because I won't stamp that again, but I might leave the heads on for a few days. And then you can just store it away. So earlier on I grabbed a few things here, and I stamped a few bits and pieces. So I'm just going to trim this down. So there's a celebration. Celebration's usually in January, February, March, and in this year it's going to be in August and September as well this year. So yeah, so that's really good. And this is one of the stamp sets that's coming. It's like a background stamp set, which I've just randomly stamped some bits and pieces, and I've put some gold leafing on there as well, just to add a bit of something extra. So I've cut some of the DSP from earlier on. So I might just carry on with the DSP. I think I'm going to put so that's my thoughts of layout, and then I am going to stamp some. Happy birthday, so biggest wish. Yeah, we needed to do the fence because it's all falling apart, rotten, because the next door's garden is like triffids. So yeah, that's not good. It is not good at all. So me and Dad have been out there. We did the worst. We did 11 yesterday. Max and my dad did. I didn't really do anything yesterday. But today we did the other 4 and they were the worst 4. So yeah. So to follow the same theme with the crushed curry, and this is Cajun Craze, and I probably need to re-ink this Cajun Craze, but we'll see how it goes. So ink it up my happy. Perhaps I need to be so that's my happy stamped. Put my ink away before I put myself into it, and then I'm just going to stamp the birthday. Oh, it's a good job I spotted that, else it would have gone the wrong way. So stamp the happy birthday. And then just fussy cut this out. So yeah, so I've got the decking to do next, but I think it's going to be raining for a couple of days, and I've got to paint all the sleepers first before we get that bit done. So yeah, I really could have done with a bit of a hand to get the rubbish to the tip, but looks like that's a job I'll be doing by myself. Oh well, doesn't matter, I can do it. I've been there and done it a million times. Just sometimes you could just do with a little bit of a helping hand, but and there we go. So if we put that happy birthday in there, move that tiger up, and perhaps put it down there. Let's get rid of that strip, that's not needed, is it? It's not needed. Put the happy birthday there, put this leopard there, and put the tiger on the top. What do we think of that? Let's get that fixed down. So I like to lay it out first to have a look how I want to do it before I stick it down. And I think these vines should go that way. Oh, I'm off camera. Just a second, we're going to stick that down. Let's move me across. I'm just getting reacquainted with how my camera setup is, so I apologise that I was out of shot there. So I think those vines come down that way. So I'll put them down like that. So, although you don't see an awful lot of them, but the implication is there. So I want to find some foam pads. Yay! Foam pads are here. So yeah, I'm using the end bits, but that's all good. All good. Just snip them into usable pieces. Usable pieces. So I'm really grateful if you've joined me on this live. if you catch me on the replay, just put hashtag replay and I'll be grateful. If you could also have a look, I'm going to start putting these videos as well on different videos on YouTube over the next few weeks, so bear with me. I'm just leaving that dangling while I put some glue on this leopard, and then I can make sure it's all stuck down. See, then looks good, doesn't it? And perhaps I think the other tiger is just too much, so now I've got that on there, I'm quite happy with that layout as it is. So if I just bring my trimmer in again and trim in one for the inside. So it's just a standard A6 card, so I'm just cutting a mat that's 10 by 14.3. So I'm just shoving everything off to the side. As you do, you don't need to see that. And then, because I've used a black card, I can put the insert in. Really, I'm struggling with where my view is today. And then I can put this little tiger in there, but I want to stamp some. Not really keen on this stamp, to be honest, but because it's got when it stamps, it's got this pointed bit, and I don't really want pointed bit, but let's find an ink pad. So, because I don't want it so pointed, I'm just going to ink it up straight across. Like that. And there's a die that cuts out these little plants as well if you wanted to, and then he can just walk on there. Gunking up on the glue. So yeah, I love these big cats. They are my fave. And I'm going to stamp the birthday inside again. Just all sticky with glue. Let's wipe this off. Cajun Craze really does need re-inking. Do I want to do that? Oh, decisions, decisions, decisions. I think I am going to stick my happy down back in my case. and Stamp Happy in the yellow. Just like that. That would look nice on the front of a card as well. So that was just me showing you how to use the stamparatus to put your tiger faces on. So if you'd like any more information, just drop me a message. Thank you for watching. This was Donna Golby from Kavona Crafts, and see you soon. Bye.